Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone gather around should be a good one today. Today's topic is if a man is offering to go half on the bill on the first date, let it be our last date. 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work itself out long term if a man actually go half on the bill. You know, real men who want to pursue a woman, they're going to pay for their first meal, at least the first meal, first couple of meals, because they understand how important the courtship is for meeting you, dating you, approaching you, all that good stuff. And as a man myself, I enjoy when I was single. I enjoyed going out on different dates, whether or not my MasterCard or my Visa card. You know, it's just not like ego, and I just like egoness. It was just like, yeah, I'm excited. You know, excited for this time we spent together. Excited for the meal. Excited for the atmosphere. Somebody new. I was just like, yeah, I'm all aboard. But you know, nowadays, like I said, a lot of men they're not trying to hear that. They're not trying to go in with a woman to pay for the first date. And don't get me wrong, that's a good sign. If a woman pays for the first date because it just shows how interested she is. That might be a good sign. But at the same time, though, I still can't let that. Just my ego, my whole makeup of who I am, I can't do that. And I talk about that in my first book. In the Gentleman Code, you know, Woman's Guide to Finding Mr. Right, currently on Amazon. But I say talk about, you know, the man got to lead, you know, you approach her, you pursue her, you know. So you just start the courtship. You know, don't have to be no big fancy $200, $300 dinner. You could be about 40, 50, 60, 70 dinner, or breakfast or lunch or something like that. So it's really important as a man to really do research as far as restaurants, and don't really go with something generic like IHOP, a Waffle House, Outback, Longhorn. You know, nothing against those restaurants. It's just those are just kind of just basic stuff. Not to say there's nothing wrong with it. It's just you want to think outside the box. You're talking about dating. So in your single season, it's always important just to go out and just see different restaurants, different breakfast spots, brunch spots, dinner spots. So you kind of be like, okay, well, I've been to a few restaurants. How does this sound to you? You know, what does it sound like to you? And she's like, okay, that's cool. We can go there. You like sushi, you like seafood, like Mexican food. Well, yeah, we can go there. Because I've been here a number of times, you know, for myself. You know, try to, you know, fill the room before I invite someone to a date. So just do that. That would help out yourself in the long run and her. That way you know what the food tastes like before you go in there, and you're kind of inviting her to the situation, you know, like, hey, you know, it's a good spot, you know, she can head out there. And as a man, like I said, you don't need to go $200, $300 date, especially you're not making that much money, especially the first date. And also, too, a lot of men think a woman gonna use him for his money if he takes her out. You got to realize you're the one that controls where y'all pretty much go. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that research beforehand. You're going somewhere and you spending $300, $400, and that's on you. And she just wants a free meal. Then you ever done the evaluation as far as on the phone, talking to her, screening her, and that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So I've been on a few dates where I've had an overspend. So when we're out there with you, that was in my way early 20s. So I'm way past that stage now when I was single. But, you know, I'm married now. I don't have to worry about that. But, you know, it's always good, though, to just let people know that, you know, you can date. You can do ice cream. You can do, you know, walk in the park. You know, you can do coffee dates. You know, you can do little stuff that's inexpensive, ice cream. You know, just you can do different things that's inexpensive. You don't have to go out there and break your bank off, especially if you're the type of man that's trying to like date multiple women. That's not really financially beneficial to you. But if you just want to stick with one, you know, one person, hey, let's just go out and see how it goes, you know. Then guess what? After the day, you know, call her, hey, how you doing? Or just checking in, seeing how you was doing. Let's set up the next date, you know. And you got to realize too, a date is a date. A date is for collecting data. You know, we need one another to see if we're compatible, you know. A lot of times we get this next perception that a date means sex. No, sex is just, if it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? You know, we being Christian, hey, it'd be best y'all wait till marriage, but hey, everybody's grown. If I'm gonna do what they're gonna do, judge-free zone here. But don't expect, oh, because I spent this much money, I'm supposed to give you supposed to give me the draws. Like, nah, it don't go that way. You go out, enjoy yourself, enjoy the time spent, and enjoy the moment. But, you know, If she don't give you none, or y'all not talking like that, then that's cool. Just enjoy the fun moment, and keep moving forward. If that's not what you really want on her end, because she should never be pressured to have sex, none of that stuff. It should be a date. Y'all in there collecting data, just seeing y'all compatible beyond just a phone call. That's all it is. Just kind of like a job interview. Y'all, you got the screener, you got the person who's interviewing you, and they invite you out to dinner or breakfast, or they're screening you over the phone. So just try to look at it like that. Trying to see you're compatible for the company, see if they're compatible for you. Do you guys work with one another? And most important, just focus on the job itself. A lot of times we're trying to focus on everything else but the phone, but the date itself. And just focus on that. Focus on her. Have your eyes on her. Make sure you get her seat. Make sure you get the door for her. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have eye contact with her. Don't be watching sports or whatever they got on TV. Just be about her. First date. Talk about upbringing. Talk about your core values. Just talk about stuff that y'all interested about her. Besides just her physical look. That's what's wrong with a lot of men. They just talk about the physical. That's great, but you need that mind too. The mind, body, soul. All that's what you need to be looking for in that first date. You not looking for that, then you're gonna be out of luck, because you just looking at this man. You need to look for something else. You can find a woman to have sex with without going on a date with her. So just be kind, courteous. Walk to the door after the date. Call her, check in on her, be like, hey, how you doing? And I'll just have make sure you're doing all right. Walk to a car. And for God's sake, if you don't have a date arranged, be early. Like I talked about in Gentleman Code, 15, 20 minutes early. Don't be late. Don't have her try to pick you up or try to meet you. You better call your parents. Better get your Uber ride. Better catch MARTA. Better call public transportation. You better find somewhere to get to that date. She should not have to pick you up, or they're traveling. Because trust me, it's not easy. It's not gonna go well with you. That first impression is everything. So you gotta at least have your own transportation. You know what I'm saying? Walk to the car. Hey, I appreciate the time. Like I said, I'll call you up after the date, get you up, see how's everything going, and let's arrange the second date. Really enjoy the time spent. It's a good time. First dates. The jitters, those bugs, and that's going through your mind. Like, oh, this person cool. Trying to see what's going on. I see your body, see your mind, but what's going on? With the mindset, how you're speaking to one another, just to say we're compatible. We're not compatible, then, it's a good time. And you don't want to keep, spending money on a lot of women, and you're not really, not really just focusing on one. That's why I say just focus on one. When you're a type person where you just got to date some women, then, don't go overboard on they don't see how, how beneficial for you guys or to one another. If it's not something that you want to pursue long term, let that be known. Don't lead nobody on. If she's feeling you, you're not feeling like that, just be honest. Like, hey, you know what? I like you, but you know what? I gotta pop that balloon because we're not compatible with one another. You know what I'm saying? So, just do due diligence, And also, too, like I said, your first date, the man talking about we go half. Nah, you pay the whole thing, You invited her out, You taking her out of her comfort zone to come out with you. Ain't no half stuff with me. Now it's different. Now y'all get to 3-4 months, relationships, y'all boo thing, y'all, it's different. And even when you get married, it's like different. But the first few days, come on now, you gotta be. There's no way around that. I can't expect that man not to pay her for her date. And I'm in a situation where I might pay because he might expect sex. Well, like I said before, if you want sex after the first date, that ain't the man for you. That man just wants to have sex with you. So that tells you already off the bat. You don't need to mess with that man. But that's all I really have to say. Until next time, I'm out. Coach JC. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Anything y'all want to talk about, comment on, comment below. We greatly appreciate it. Until next time, I'm out. Coach JC.